Luckily enough, this won't be the second gig where I've been interrupted by a dog. So, a bit about myself. I'm 23. Might be a bit hard to believe. I got told the other day I look like I've had a 23-year marriage. But I am only 23. I'm single. And like a lot of single people, I've always been this way. 23 years, never dated, never married, never kissed, never masturbated in all honesty. My balls were like the home front during the Second World War. Always ready for action, but never getting any. Right. If they ever do go off, the aftermath's going to be something akin to Chernobyl. Couple like 30-mile exclusion zone on the last side. Luckily enough, I live in Stoke. Bomb goes off there, no one's noticing the fucking difference. Just in my case, they might wonder why it's all got sticky. Did I think the other day, like, what would actually happen if the first time it goes off, someone else is involved? Like destroying regular sex, I'm gonna turn that person into a human cannibal. And if it's wants receiving a blowjob, it's gonna be a recreation of the JFK assassination. Especially if that blowjob takes place in the back of a 1961 Lincoln Continental convertible. Not the funniest punchline in the world, is most historically accurate. I've looked into the reasons why I've never felt the urge to bust a nut, and I've concluded I am more than likely asexual. If you don't know what that means, simply put, you name it, man, woman, child, dog, I don't want to fuck it basically. No matter how annoying they get. It does confuse a few people, so my uni mates got confused by this, and their method was to test it. So what they did is sat me down, stood over me, and just showed me pictures of supermodels to see if I react to it basically. They just stood over me going, "Did you shout this one? No. This one make you dingle tingle? See the evidence for yourself, lads." After about 30 minutes of this, they got a bit bored and decided to test to see if I was gay or not. So the Preston magazine that they had, flipped through that, same result. Dead as a doornail down there. The whole experience in hindsight is a bit like when you're at the opticians. Just sat there going, is it better number 1 or number 2? Is it better with this picture of Tom Daly or Vanessa Kirby? And I'm just stood there going, it's not better with either, lads, can you stop? I have a bit of like unwanted feedback about being asexual. So someone once told me that asexual is just another word for incel. And someone's also told me that they think it's quite cute that I think it's a choice that I don't have sex. Because let's be honest, no one wants to fuck you. So the person who said that, who will be seeing the video of this, I would like to say, fuck you. But also, it's not true, to be honest. Like, I do get enough attention, it's just something that never comes up. I can see a few doubters in the room. Let me tell a story and I'll prove it true, right? So, I was at Edgbaston the other week, the cricket ground, and a few seats away from me, there was this person frantically waving at me. I had a look around and concluded that they were aiming this at me because I was the only one in the stand. Like, say what you want about women's domestic T20 cricket, but I'm not going to lie, I don't disagree with the people at Birmingham choosing to be in the pub instead at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. But I was watching the cricket, only one in the stand, so I knew they were aiming this at me. I just wanted them to go away, but quite polite, I just gave them a little salute, see if they go. They did not do that, and instead moved on to what I'm going to call phase 2, which was to start blowing kisses in my direction. At which point it did dawn on me that they probably were flirting. And it's like, how do you handle that situation if you're someone who has no interest in it? So, politest way I could do it was just to give them another salute, truth be told. Because if they were genuinely flirting, that to me says, come across, we'll have a chat. And if they're just trying to do it to get a reaction out of me, that's the best they're going to get. Like, I'm not going to go crazy, get down on one knee, ask them to marry me, or any of that bollocks, right? They went with option 3, which I didn't know was an option. And this was to act like a cartoon, which I don't mean turn into Scooby-Doo. What they did, and correct me if I'm wrong, if no one else has seen cartoons like this, is that one when they do a little cartoon giggle. They go into themselves like that and just giggle? No? What cartoons have I been watching? I'm sure that's a thing. I might need to Google it. Probably end up on some dodgy sites if I'm not careful. But they did that, and I started to panic a bit because it dawned on me that this person's definitely interested. And I don't want that. Like, for all I know, I could be now flirting with the future Rose West. Like, this person could come up for a chat, and I could be spending that evening getting buried underneath somebody's patio. Luckily for me, that scenario never occurred, because as soon as they reacted to my second salute, they realised that their mate had left them. So, in a bit of panic, they blew me one last kiss and waved me off. I blew a massive sigh of relief and went back to drinking £7 a pint Doom Bar. So a fucking rip-off or something like that. But, yeah. It's a long drive from Edgbaston to my house. It's about an hour. And it kept playing on my mind, this whole scenario, like whether it was someone I knew or whether it was someone trying to flirt with me. I kept playing it over and over and over. But at one point I slowly sobered up and realised what happened. Like, this, I wasn't being flirted with by a person at all. Like, surely the right shape. But this thing is like this big brown thing, covered in hair. And the more I thought about it, I wasn't being flirted with by a person at all, Preston. I was being flirted with by the Birmingham Bears mascots. I felt paid off. But, like, let's play that scenario out a bit longer. Like, say that you do come up for a chat, we hit it off, we go back to mine. I'm waking up the next morning with a bear's head in my bed. Like some Poundland version of the Warwickshire Mafia. So, like, days I turn around to see, like, a person I don't recognise, looking at them just going, you don't look like you did last night. What else is there? So, finished that a little quicker than I wanted to. But still got some time. So, my favourite band is a band called Neck Deep. As I said about the t-shirt. Anyone else heard of that? Wouldn't recommend them necessarily. Like, I love them. I love them with all my heart. Favourite band. But to say their lead singer Ben Barlow can sing is like saying Danny Dyer can act. It's not a thing. But a mate of mine I used to work with, he turned to me and just went, hey Nick, your sexuality is one of my favourite bands. No one's heard of either. Well, to know. But this same person, he turned to me once and just went, like, he thought asexuality could be cured by finding the mystic one. Like, once I'd found the one, everything would work out for me. Great, so I'm looking for Neo in the Matrix now, apparently, to this guy. Also, this idea of the one's like just a load of bollocks. Because I've been on nights out with him. He's had more misses than Henry VIII. His idea of the one is anything that's breathing. Man, woman, child, or dog. On that belated bit poor callback, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for having me.